Good evening, everyone. We're here for the special council meeting, 21st August 2024. I declare this meeting open at 2:29, 1 minute early. I'll start with acknowledgement of country. We would like to acknowledge naturally and Kaurna people, the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. We pay our respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging, and extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are present today. We have attendance. I think everyone here. That's still closed. Do we know if you still comment? If you are in a comment? Also, just I'm not sure if you should call them or something, or should call them, or. Thanks, Gary. Your apologies, leave of absence, we took out Bill on leave to the 30th. Non-attendance, but this one we're not sure that's what that is. Well, point 3, we got a motion on notice, application of rate rebate. Basically why we're here today. We all have that motion in front of us.
Yes.
Everybody. Councillor Colin, you happy to move it?
Yeah.
I'll second it. Councillor Michael. Are there any questions in regarding to that motion?
I've got a question.
Can you put the motion? That's a formal motion, under the Gary? Yes,
You can, yeah, so you just need to.
just need to have the, declare motion, who's, anyone? Do that? Councillor Michael? All those in favour? All those against, that's carried unanimously. So there we all have the motion now. All those in favour? All those against? Carried unanimously. Well, I would say that was pretty good. Councillor Fabian?
Could I raise the motion without notice, please?
Yes, I mean, do you have that?
Yes.
For us to hear, or maybe compare it to?
I've got it scrawled.
Put it next year.
It is, yeah.
We'll have to find out if I have got it, so read it first. Does
the motion report to?
Do you want to read that out, or do you want me to read it out?
Request the motion on without notice. That the council request that chief executive officer or delegate provide a report at the September ordinary council meeting, which outlines the steps necessary to achieve the savings required. The savings required. So that's my, yeah. Sorry. The savings required as a result of the adopted resolution to expand rates rebates to all primary production assessments. So obviously there's going to be some sort of budgetary impact. I'd like to know how that's going to be addressed.
Councillor.
Just a question, do you,
Already needs to put this. Yes.
I read in the background information here that that was going to be provided at the first budget review. That would be considered then, is that correct, Michael? Was I on that right? That you would adjust whatever's needed in the first budget review, is that correct?
That was the plan, and
When would that normally happen?
that can't happen until November under the Act. And the main justification for doing it then is because the rebate application can't wait until the 29th of November. The biggest variable in this is to actually apply.
So are you saying that until November comes around, we won't actually know how many people have applied and how much change there will be in the income?
We won't know exactly. I assume that probably by October-ish, we'll probably start to have a pretty good idea. But there's always the stragglers, and there's always people that will phone and say, look, we've just come back from overseas, we just opened the mail. And so there's always extras.
Yeah, so would there be sufficient information to provide a useful report in September, or would that be too soon to provide, because you wouldn't have the information necessary to provide something that might be of use and interest to us?
I suspect it's too soon. But we won't have a good idea of applying for them.
Sorry,
We won't have enough idea of who's actually applied by then.
so in other words, that would be better to delay the report until such time as we have the information so the report is useful. Is that what you're saying?
And you can then consider it with other things that have happened. It's only a budget, and already there are things that are happening on a daily basis that will have variations. Some positive, some negative. So it would be better to do it in the normal course of events.
So first of all, I'd be happy to accept this motion without notice. However, I do want to ask you intent of, so if you intend to have a specific figure, it doesn't say anything about the specific figure, it's just saying generally the savings required. So could this be just a general thing? I'm not sure, so I would love to understand exactly what you're actually trying to do.
Through the chair, my understanding is obviously, like I mentioned, there will be significant impact to the budget. My intention is that the funding is not removed from other key projects like road upgrades and whatever, because of the impact of the budget. I would expect that that the change in revenue is sorted out through savings rather than impact to key projects like roads.
In order to do that, you don't actually need the exact figure. It could just be the estimate. I think I thought earlier was maybe could be an extra 400,000. So you could technically try to make a list of things that you could save money at without having the exact figure. I mean, I was just wondering if that's what you're actually getting at.
And I know that in the legal advice that I made through the chair that was sent out from Carrie this afternoon, it spoke about a figure of an average figure of $531 and approximately 1,400, sorry, rate notices that could be impacted. So I guess if you work on that, you're looking at what, $80,000. Yeah, as a roundabout figure. So if we worked on the worst case scenario, which would be say $80,000, that would probably 800,000. Sorry, 800,000. Yes. yeah, that would obviously be the worst case scenario.
Is that the intention of your motion? I mean, would everyone be clear? I mean, it's up to you if you want to move this.
So
on
I'm
the second.
not great at writing things, I've agreed with now
Yeah.
this afternoon, so, happy to take a little bit of, I mean, I don't want to change the intent of the motion, but certainly add a bit of clarity to, obviously afford, the council staff sufficient time to prepare a reasonable report. I don't want any rush.
Well, I'm in your hands. What do you? Gentlemen with the second. Second by Councillor Maltese.
That's all I say, sir.
Yeah, Councillor Con.
So this is only a budget, so we have effectively just taken quite a bit of revenue out of the budget. So the expectation that we do then do a budget, see where we do save the money is probably a good idea, I'd say, because it is a budget we're looking forward, so that's what a budget is intended to do. But the other thing is, I think in the next meeting, I'm reading a few things, it's discretionary spending there for 9K. I think we'd already jump into that. You know, there's a few things in there that we probably save already, so we might even find some savings by the next meeting if that's what the chamber wish. But I think it's a good idea to look to what could be done. So I'll support it.
There we go. We got to move on. We got a second there. Anyone else want to say anything about it? The questions, the comments? No, well, I'll put the motion. Those in favour? Those against? Everything else. This is already almost end. Our next meeting is the 27th of August. Here again. Thank you. Oh, that is not true. Yeah, that's what I said. Always back. And I declare the meeting closed at 2:41.